you tell us your full name for the record?
Jeffrey Edward Epstein.
Every girl that meets Jeffrey starts off with giving him a massage. He's like, I'll pay you $200 for every girl that you bring to me.
Who else was underage?
All of them.
All of them?
He told me the younger the better.
I was 14 years old.
16 years old.
14 years old. We were children. I want to stand up for myself.
I refuse to let this man win in death.
January 9th on ABC.
The fall of Jim and Tammy Faye Baker was a huge story.
In the name of Jesus.
They were the Kardashians of the gospel.
But had everything.
Sex, religion, money.
I don't know how God is going to work this whole thing out.
The 2020 event next on ABC. The Bobbits, Love Hurts.
She came off as a sweet little girl. A sweet little innocent girl doesn't cut a man's penis off.
I caught him.
She just... It's quite a story.
A 2020 event next Friday at 9/8 Central on ABC.
The future waits for no one, so we refuse to wait for it. Today, battles are waged in nanoseconds, and planes are piloted from the other side of the world. The future's not coming, it's already here. Join us and be the future.
Every one of us starts out as a wide-eyed recruit, myself included. If I could go back, I'd tell that kid, get ready. You're going to serve alongside some amazing people. They're going to become like family to you. And together, you'll see them do things that will help change the world. They'll change you. One day, you're going to look up and be a better you. And this nation will be better for it too. I'm General Dave Goldfield. Come join us. Your nation is waiting.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. I'm a better neighbor because my service has taught me how important it is to be a team player. My training helps me in my classes when I must give attention to detail to the task at hand. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting nationalguard.com.
I'm Leslie Stahl.
I'm Bill Whitaker. I'm Anderson Cooper.
I'm Sharon Alfonsi.
I'm John Wertheim.
I'm Scott Pelley. Those stories and more tonight on 60 Minutes.
The House will be in order. For 40 years, C-SPAN has been providing America unfiltered coverage of Congress, the White House, the Supreme Court, and public policy events from Washington, D.C. and around the country, so you can make up your own mind. Created by cable in 1979, C-SPAN is brought to you by your local cable or satellite provider. C-SPAN, your unfiltered view of government. Go shopping and see what's now available at the C-SPAN online store, including our all-new Campaign 2020 t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hats. Go to cspanstore.org and browse all our products. The House will be in order. For 40 years, C-SPAN has been providing America unfiltered coverage of Congress, the White House, the Supreme Court, and public policy events from Washington, D.C. and around the country, so you can make up your own mind. Created by cable in 1979, C-SPAN is brought to you by your local cable or satellite provider. C-SPAN, your unfiltered view of government.
America is a special place where we have the power to change the course of our nation and the world. Democracy 2020. It's in your hands. Fox News. America is watching.
With the iMart Express Skycam, the KDLT weather team can keep an eye on the weather as it happens. Plus, you'll get a bird's eye view from the KDLT studios. See the Skycam every day on KDLT News. Brought to you by iMart Express.
You have the opportunity to wake people up with a smile on their face, but also keeping them informed on the issues and things that they need to know.
Watch Simon Floss weekday mornings on KDLT News Today. With the iMart Express Skycam, the KDLT weather team can keep an eye on the weather as it happens. Plus, you'll get a bird's eye view from the KDLT studios. See the Skycam every day on KDLT News. Brought to you by iMart Express.
What sets us apart is our fresh approach to covering news stories. We're constantly coming up with new and interesting ways to cover any topic.
Watch Kelsey Passolt, weeknights on KDLT News at 5, 6, and 10. KDLT News Today, weekdays starting at 5 a.m.
You have the opportunity to wake people up with a smile on their face, but also keeping them informed on the issues and things that they need to know.
Watch Simon Floss weekday mornings on KDLT News Today. They are our neighbors, our teachers, the folks at the grocery store, or passing by us on the streets. They might seem average or incredible, but they are all everyday heroes that make up the unique fabric of our communities. These people are someone you should know. And we're telling their stories on KDLT News. Join us for Papa Murphy's Someone You Should Know, Wednesdays on KDLT News and online at KDLT.com. Do you know someone everyone should know? Tell us about them at news@KDLT.com.
Championship. We're back in one moment.
South Dakota joins a court challenge to the Equal Rights Amendment. I'm Brian Allen, tonight at 10 on KSFY. Attorney General Jason Ravnsborg says there's a legal problem with the idea of a constitutional amendment to give women rights equal to men. And a growing level of uncertainty tonight about impeachment amid a growing gap between Democrats and Republicans about impeachment trial rules. Hi, Phil.
And it looks like we're heading into a very mild weekend as we head into winter. But will that mild weather stick with us very long? We'll let you know tonight at 10.
Download the KSFY weather app and get notifications of warnings in your area to keep you informed of daily forecasts in your area to track and monitor conditions as they change. Watch our streaming forecast by our severe weather team for details on any given day. You can also download our KSFY News app, updating you on breaking news and local stories. Find our KSFY News and weather apps on the App Store.
You know, as a meteorologist, the absolute most important thing I do here is keep our viewers safe from storms.
You've heard the phrase, the calm before the storm. I believe that at KSFY, we're the calm during the storm. One of the crazy things about the weather in our area, South Dakota and the surrounding states, is that it can change so fast. So we're going to do all we can to keep you updated and keep you informed about what's going on without all the hype.
You can expect more with the KSFY Severe Weather Team.
There are 5 million unsung heroes in our country, the children of military families. These kids never signed up to serve, but they do. The mission of the United Heroes League is to keep these kids active and healthy while their parents serve our country. Through programs proven to teach the life skills military kids and their families need to stay strong. It's time we all gave back to those servicemen and women who sacrificed so much for us. Give to the United Heroes League today.
Okay, so you know how you've been noticing me coughing and sneezing a lot more lately?
Yeah?
Well, I have a secret. Promise you won't tell Mom.
Just tell me.
Okay. I call him FB.
Hey, gang.
I'm State Treasurer Josh Hader, and behind this vault door is over $600 million in unclaimed property. Cash from unpaid wages, dormant accounts, safe deposit boxes. It comes from pretty much anything. The odds of winning the lottery are 1 in 300 million. The odds that some of this might be yours is about 1 in 4. Visit our official site, enter your name. If it pops up, claim your cash today.
I'm about to say 2 words that will make Washington insiders very uncomfortable. Term limits. You and I both know we need term limits, that Congress shouldn't be a lifetime appointment. But members of Congress and the corporations who've bought our democracy hate term limits. Too bad. I'm Tom Steyer, and I approve this message because the only way we get universal health care, address climate change, and make our economy more fair is to change business as usual in Washington. I'm Tom Steyer, and I approve this message Climate is the #1 priority. I would declare a state of emergency on day one. Congress has never passed an important climate bill ever. This is a problem which continues to get worse. I've spent a decade fighting and beating oil companies, stopping pipelines, stopping fossil fuel plants, ensuring clean energy across the country. How are we going to pull this country together? We take on the biggest challenge in history, we save the world, and we do it together.